Hey folks, Aaron here from Aaron B Demos, and today I'm going to show you the metering mode, different metering modes on the Canon Rebel EOS T7i, and show you demonstrations on how they affect your photos. Alright, so let's get into it. First thing you need to do here is change the mode from full auto mode, if you're in that, to either the P or the M on the dial up top, because unfortunately in full auto mode you do not have access to the metering modes that I'm going to be discussing here. So if you want to go along with me and try it on your camera while you're watching the tutorial, you got to go to one of those modes. And let's get started here. Okay, so what we're going to do here is pick this little dot right here. These are your metering modes. We're going to start from the left and go right across to all four of the different modes. So right here, evaluative mode. And what this does here is it just takes everything in these little crosshairs kind of in that inner circle, and I think it takes each of those squares and evaluates that way. I don't think it hits anything on the peripherals, and it just kind of takes it all, meshes it together, and gives you a fairly consistent result. So I think that takes a lot more of the picture into frame. So let's go over here to partial metering. This one I'm really confused about. It's got a similar setup here, and as you can see here, the little box in the center, and I think it gives you similar results as evaluative metering based on my attempts to get different results. But anyway, so let's move on to spot metering. Now this one's very straightforward. Everything inside of this little circle right there, right in the dead center there, that little circle, that is what it's evaluating. That's what it's going to give you the exposure for. So look, everything around him is completely blown, but his forehead is properly exposed. So that one, I guess, has its value. So look, now here, let's go up here into the light and watch what happens now. See that? Now the light's perfect up there where it was bright, but he's dark. So that literally takes wherever that dot is pointing, and it does it that way. Okay, so that one there, I just tried it again and you saw the results. So let's go on to center weighted average. This is the one I tend to use the most. I think it gives the best results. So here, basically anything in here kind of starts from the center and works its way out and gives you a fairly consistent and reliable exposure, if that's what you're looking for. So I mean, that's similar to the first one, but I don't know, I just feel like that's more consistent. So I think situationally each one of these has its potential and could offer some value, but it's something you'd have to experiment with, just like anything else on this camera. If you're new to this channel, I'm a fairly new photographer, been at it for about a year with the T7i. I make a lot of videos, and what I like to do is actually show exactly what's happening and how I come to these decisions. Whether they're right or wrong, sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. Feel free to leave comments, suggestions, whatever. It's open forum. Please, I'm new. I like to hear from you guys. And if this video is helpful and if you want to see more, please subscribe.